Yeah, it looks like he's got his. He looks a little. He must have had his costume on earlier when they were giving the player interviews because he looks a little different.
Yeah, I mean, Chris's beard's a little shorter.
Yeah.
He must have the extensions in.
He's going high. He's going flat release. So I can tell you right now, she's overstable. Oh yeah, look at it turn to the left. So he didn't throw it very hard. So it was probably a fairway driver and let the disc do the work all the way.
But looks like he's going to come with the par.
That was a good one.
Chris did exactly what you want to do. Don't throw it too hard. Yep, you can see it above. It really works well if you have that kind of power. Chris is going with the more traditional play. Mid-range down the middle. Get a lot of that ground play. He's definitely short. That was low. Yeah, that was Evan. And that'll net him his par. Chris is going for, looks like a layup. We got to remember this is a 27-hole course, so
no need to get behind.
Yeah, it's not a errant shot. You might never see your disc again. But if you trust it, it can get you an easy birdie.
Oh, that's great. Yep.
Yeah, and the tall grass here is in bounds. So as you see, Chris just hit that one of those late trees, the teeing area. So you should play down the hill, then up the hill. So it plays much further than the whole distance.
Just caught a little bit of that last tree.
And Evan is a very impressive player. He's 16 years old. Not crazy aggressive.
No, he's nice.
He hits the lines. He hits his putts.
Smart golfer. The elevation really makes the player understand the overstable disc more because most discs are overstable up there, and you need to flex them to land softly in the spot.
Yeah, I think all of our competitors here will be throwing a mid-range off this tee. Chris is kind of fading out.
He acts surprised on that one. Maybe he expected the wind to be a little different there. This is going to be a testing point for him. Chris with a long putt here.
Hey, there's a stepper.
Oh, sit. Okay.
Close.
Left his shot wide, made a 120-foot putt, step putt, just right out the get-go. Knew he could play from there. He's an exciting player. Rolled her down, so I can't question him. Everybody knows Chris. Chris knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to end up in the woods, but he's just going to be looking at maybe a step putt. Chris has got a tester here. He's got a comebacker. It's uphill.
High and right, pro side.
Mako. It was an infinite disc.
Oh yeah, that one. Great shot, Chris.
Yeah.
Sponge what I can, see what I can learn. And Corey, he's got one of the elite backhands in the game. As you can see, fall time here, this beautiful tree line.
Chris possibly throwing putter.
That's just a little wide, but it's pulling.
Oh, that's
striking great.
I caught the cedar. That's definitely the best drive.
That was great. Anytime you jump on this hole, it's great. See this. Chris is missed left, and that is jail.
Didn't happen in round 3. There were no eagles.
Oh, no eagles.
No eagles on the.
Ooh, Chris leaving himself a tough up and down there.
Yeah, he definitely was going for it. That was not a layup. Chris going for it.
Yes.
Wow. Keeping the putter going.
That's a big putt right there.
Yeah, it is. Downhill. You just want to see that thing go to the heart, and Chris did it.
Yes.
And it's usually gives a nice little skip back to the pin.
It looked like Corey's girlfriend was doing a birdie dance, knowing that one's a tap in. And
so anything running right, you can just skip away and find the OB line. Hole 8 was actually aced.
That's going to be jail.
Chris here.
That's a little lower and more straight.
But
it got lifted and pulled right by the wind. And
yeah, you really got to miss left of the pin here if you want the putt. It looks like he shouldn't have the post in the way on that putt. Chris is very similar distance.
A little juiced for this 20-foot putt.
It's definitely daunting to come up to that basket and it rock in the wind. You know, not only is there wind in play, but he'll definitely be able to bite a lot off from there.
Yeah. Chris opted for a safer, well, I shouldn't say safer, but just a backhand low turnover. Just a little too low.
This basket is elevated and hanging.
So he's putting a little pressure on Chris here. Chris getting a little bounce off a twig. And
yeah, that was 2 of them. And
yeah.
That took all the steam out.
He's going to have a far putt. Take your bogey and move on.
Yeah, this is a...
Is he going
wow,
for this?
he's really running it?
No, that's a layup.
No, I mean, that was... He at least gave it a basket. This is the problem with running it. If you don't specifically put it on the ground, you hit it on hyzer.
Oh, that was just unnecessary. And then Chris making his tester.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge.
Oh, my goodness. Just like that, 1-2 switcheroo.
But... Yeah, that's great.
Perfect. He kept it just inside of that right side tree line.
I mean, strong bounce back stat for
He's here to
Evan.
stay. He's here to stay.
Yeah.
He plans to play a bunch more coming into these next years too, hitting up some.
Yeah, so on their first bit of this fairway, they have these terraces that are on the ground. So if you put it down too early, you can lose all the skip. So Chris threw his shot over those terraces, got a skip. That's a shot though that I feel like nobody has a forehand putt. But I mean, when do you ever pull it out? I mean,
Right
Joe
then and
clearly
there.
been practicing with it.
Very important to get the nose angle and the height right on this shot.
You can tell it's very tight from here.
A little low out of Chris, but
Yeah, but that's gonna slide. I think
it's good.
Chris is here. He's from the right side, so it's not the worst side of it all. He's laying up for wow, good little roll for it.
Let's see if he can keep true to his bounce back stats and make good on a good tee shot here
Yeah.
coming up.
So this is, you throw from a deck that is a bit on the sketch side, so that's
The wind
great.
is pulling right to left on this tee shot here, and
Yeah.
Chris did that great.
Yeah, that's great.
He's not going to have a death putt from over there.
Yeah, Chris for birdie.
Yes, sir.
Cashed. Well, it looks like we're gonna see, Evan with a birdie,
7.
and as high up in the air as possible to get over those trees. Yeah, I think this is low. He gets over it. Oh wow, it elevated the whole way.
Good man.
Wow, so it wasn't too low. All right, Chris for birdie. Wow.
Basket, I don't know. I mean, it was a little left. And just like that, his insurance stroke is gone.
They were a little confused on why he threw with a spotter given a red, but now that makes sense. He was just laying up. He wasn't even throwing at us.
Chris is not laying up. You could hear and see the wind. It was a headwind, and he gets
Wow,
there.
he's in the ditch. Yeah, this is when you're going that left route and you want to turn it all the way.
Surprise.
All right, Chris from the same exact spot. Yeah, we're not going to see Chris miss twice. 2 and 2 putts in a row from that
Stone
distance.
cold calculated killer. It's in the coverage how smooth that lake was, and you notice now,
That's
totally different ball game. We got a stiff wind here, and Chris just barely gets to the outside of that tree.
Chris has got an awkward footing, a bit sloped down the hill, but I believe this is cashed. That's cashed. Yeah.
Believe it.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a star frame here.
The trees kind of protect this fairway from the wind.
This hole used to not have a mando, and you could cut the corner, but now they put in a mando so you can
Wow.
no longer attack it. Oh wow, Chris, this is perfect.
Yep.
This is everything you draw it up to.
Par, it said birdie, but that was for par.
And Chris for the solo birdie.
Yeah, he was one of 2 on the whole day. Chris throwing a putter. Nice and flat, very flat and controlled. It's got a baby fade on it, but leaves him a nice
Perfect.
short putt.
We're not going to see that same miscue out of Chris. The course, the trees are getting taller, and so you have to kind of go down the middle now.
Yeah, you see he got through that section on the right. Chris looking to get easy bird here and netting him one more insurance stroke on Mr. Corey Ellis. And
Yeah.
That's good.
Chris just keeps on pushing.
Hit the ground in front of that tree with a little skip right towards the basket.
I mean, it looks like Chris is doing the same thing
Yep.
that you like.
Oh,
That
he's
really
just a
does
little
check it
early,
up better.
What's that?
I mean, 25 to 28 feet.
Nice.
Chris with the
Chris.
birdie.
Chris making a
just
lot of
continuing.
good putts this round. I want to say we're going to see a couple birdies out of this group here.
Chris is going to go for that high shot, get it out high, turn it, fading left.
He got caught
Wow.
up in that last tree, but is right there.
Head forward progress, too.
Yeah.
Like it pushed forward through it. Chris with a close one.
CTP. Easy
Yeah.
tapping. Well, not tapping. Just a
20 footer. 20 footer, call it in. It's it can get away real quick. So you can see it's kind of blowing headwind, maybe a little right to left. So they're gonna really want to push this right side, get the disc down. You see Chris. So I mean now it's a headwind to Chris. So anywhere on these open holes, it's a swirl. You know, it's.
Yeah.
You see Evan has a crosswind. It might be worth just laying up. I mean, Chris gave it.
Yeah, that's too bad. That was a really good opportunity for Corey there.
So if you're gonna throw it OB at the end of your flight left.
Or at the end of your flight right.
Yeah, it's whichever way your end of your fade
Don't
is.
throw OB early. Chris is
flipping this up, but
Yep.
this is going to push that OB.
It might get deep enough though. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Sit.
No way, he's
Oh,
OB. Yeah, see, and
wow.
you see this OB comes up so quick.
And I think these gentlemen did as well.
You got to witness it.
Yeah.
So Chris for birdie 3.
Wow. What a
Wow,
save.
bangs it.
That was huge.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's already going to lose a stroke with a birdie. I mean, let's get a run back on that.
Wow. Talk about a good putt. Clutch putt.
Yeah, he's like 2 strokes. Nah, let's only make it 1.
Chris has good insurance. Hard, and it's going to turn over a lot of discs, but you could see that as I was talking earlier, how much more of a run-up Chris Dickerson uses versus Corey Ellis, and
We've seen the Hub City Club has tweaked their courses to better suit the pros at this event. You know, this might be a good one for that.
yeah. Chris is not happy about that. He wants more insurance. He's like, I need to talk to my agent.
All right, Chris for 3.
Nice
I mean-
putt, Chris.
I mean, was that just a flex? Like, throw it short, bang the putt?
Yeah,
Let's check out that run back from Chris. Cashing in the 40-footer. Yeah, I mean, if your putt comes in slow,
Chris is opting to get a little bit more distance. I think that's why he's choosing the sidearm.
this first shot is crucial.
Yeah, he throws this with a lot of angle.
He's
Nestles
pushing the
great.
corner quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
It's really, any OB here, you're going to take a bogey.
Well, Chris is going for it.
Where Chris is at and where Corey was at, this is a shot that's maybe 450 feet.
Oh boy,
Wow, so that's
Wow.
inside.
this is a huge shot.
Out of
from
a
Chris
50
here. Look, he's got to get it in there.
Yeah. He's got to get it in bounds. This has got to be close.
Oh, big skip, but he stays.
No
big
hazard
deal.
there. Just
This
left.
is a big putt too. Where is this? 27 feet in the wind, left to
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, this is the drop him, keep him at the same spot.
Oh,
What a par
Wow.
save.
that was clutch.
What
That
a
was
par
super
save,
clutch.
though. I mean,
Chris has got to. He doesn't. He just needs to get it over.
all Chris has to do is blast it out the back.
Just needs to get it over. And he does just that. That's so good.
Yeah, this is one that you can't afford to throw
pending
short.
a tree roll into the water. That's yeah. That'll
Wow.
seal
So that looked like it was going out the back, but I mean, he got the width right, of
the
course. So
all right, here we
yeah.
go, Chris. No way you're laying this 15-footer up. Great tournament, Chris.
yeah, I mean, he didn't even need to. He didn't even need to make the putt, you know.
Good job.
But
City
Chris-
Halloween champion, Chris Dickerson.
There we go.
Congratulations, Chris. Fantastic performance. his putts, pretty much only one miss on the day, I feel like.
He threw the disc great. I think he had that one. Did he have that one double bogey? No, that was at Spartan. He had 2 double bogeys, one at Spartan, one at Pipeline. Played pretty clean throughout here at Holston.
Yeah, clean at Holston. You know, Tiger. I mean, only
he had
2
one
doubles.
or 2 bogeys, but you know, Chris played great. Kept all us boys at bay. Hopefully, you know, next time me and AJ here will give him a little better run for his money, and you know,
that was a bogey-free round for Chris.
Oh, he went bogey-free.
Bogey-free for the round,
Wow.
and he from 16 to 27, he only had 2 pars, and the rest were birdie or eagles. So, I mean, he really stepped on the gun on the last final 9.
He didn't let up. Great shooting, Chris. Great shot in everybody on the card. Evan, Corey.
Great way to
Joel.
battle for it.
Joel was the only brave enough soul to rock the Halloween attire for this fine Sunday of golf.
Yes. Thanks for everybody for watching. Thanks to our sponsors.
A lot of them here. You can read them. Thank you all very much. And thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
Till next time.